Hello and welcome to Well Done English class. Today we're going to be breaking down the English inside the hit TV series The Four Seasons. This is going to be a lot of fun because I love Steve Carell. I love him in The Office and I think he's one of the funniest actors. So without further ado, let's get straight into this and let's break down the English inside this TV series. Instead of a long or serious show, we're going to be watching something more funny. I have not seen this at all yet. This is completely fresh, completely new to me. Fantastic. We'll start with the teacher.
My last period, kids get extra time. Then they're trying to teach me this cool handshake.
Well, I really understand that guy. I feel that guy. He said that 2 of my students got extra time at the end of the period. Of course, I've had this situation before. If a student has a learning disability, maybe they have dyslexia, they have longer in the exams or longer at the end of the actual class to do the work that they need to do. So it's completely understandable. He also said, the students were trying to teach him a cool handshake. I really love that idea that he's getting on with his students so well, that they're doing something fun and interactive together. I always try to get my students to do a fun handshake too. I do the one from Community that Troy and Abed do. Troy and Abed in the morning.
Rolling. ETA 431. Please be ready. No bullshit.
Nope.
Okay, you said rolling ETA 431.
No.
Please be ready. No bullshit.
Sugar. No bull sugar. Okay, so she says rolling. Rolling here means driving on the road. And she says no bull sugar, which means don't be late, don't mess around, make sure you're there on time. Now, yeah, we see it, the colourful characters emerging in this comedy. Okay, so buckled here. It says buckled. Buckle up is what we can say. Buckle up is a phrasal verb. It means to put your seatbelt on. When you're in the car, you buckle up. Put your seatbelt on to make sure you're safe while you are driving.
I mean, I love Claude.
Yeah, we all love Claude.
But you said you would be a little buffer.
Good word, buffer. She said, you told me that you would be a buffer. A buffer is something between something and something else. So she's saying, Claude, we all love Claude, but Claude is a bit boring. He's telling me about a dream he had 2 years ago, and you said you would be a buffer. You would be interfering, getting in the way of Claude. You would speak to Claude, not me. Why are you not doing this right now? Yeah, why are you not the buffer in between us?
Look, it is rare in this life to find your soulmate. All 6 of us have done it.
Cheers.
And cheers.
Cheers.
That was nice. So we have their soulmates. Soulmates are 2 people who are destined to be together, like husband and wife. Yes, I found my soulmate as well. We have different ones in English. We can say soulmates or we could say twin flames. So if you find your twin flame, you find the person you're supposed to be with, the true love of your life.
Soulmates aren't a real thing.
Of course soulmates are real.
One person. For every person on it, there's one
That's
person.
hard, isn't it? Do you really believe that? In the comment section below, tell me, do you think soulmates are real? Do you think there is one person for every other one person? Do you think this is true or not?
Could you give me a ride into town, please? I need to go to the pharmacy.
I can take you, Claude.
Being the buffer
I was
here.
hoping that Jack and I can go on a hike. I cannot drive an automatic.
What? What do you mean I can't drive an automatic? What can you drive then? You can't drive anything. A manual is much harder to drive. Is that the joke?
Can you honestly say that you are happy in your life?
Yes.
Every moment of every day.
Every moment of every day.
I'm leaving Anne.
Oh,
what?
I want a divorce.
Divorce is when you separate from your partner. He said, I want a divorce from his wife. So he's going to get the paperwork. It's a very long process. It can be arduous. Arduous means long and difficult. It can take a lot of your money, a lot of your time. It's not an easy decision to make. So you truly have to be unhappy to do it.
Okay, so you're just going to blow up your life and start over?
Blow up your life and start over. Blow up is a phrasal verb, of course, explosion. You're going to explode your whole life and start over.
Divorce is expensive.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
And emotionally. So
Yeah. Yeah, you really got to think it through.
Yeah, divorce is expensive financially and emotionally. So he's saying in both ways it takes from you. It takes your time, it takes your money, it takes everything, it takes your happiness for that period. So it's a very difficult process. So really think it through. This is not a small decision.
True.
You think I want this to be true?
So yeah, think it through also means think it over. You can say it in both ways. And he's saying, do you think I want this to be true? He obviously doesn't. He wants to love his wife. He wants to have a normal life, but it's not happening. Wow. Great start to a show. Great start. Invested. Invested in these characters. Wonderful.
I think you should just take a day or two to sit on it.
There we go. We have all these things. Think it through, sit on it, maybe sleep on it. Take more time to make sure that you have really thought about this decision, because it's such a big decision to make.
I think there's a Christmas ornament store around here. Do you think we
Okay,
have time?
Christmas ornament store, right? Ornaments are what we put on the Christmas trees, like the baubles and the tinsel, and they make the Christmas tree look amazing. So these are what we call ornaments. So he's looking for an ornament store.
They're gonna put a stent into his heart next week.
Oh. The happiness of these shows and stuff, because they're like 40s and 50s, there's like health issues happening around them, there's divorce happening around them, there's all these adult problems happening too, but all they're trying to do is just have like a comedy show with fun and nice things, but it keeps mixing with this drama. I really like this blend because this is kind of like life and how life is going to be for me in the future. So it's very good. I can see this is touching a demographic of people people who are of my age and in my social situation, who would really enjoy watching this show to see stories unfold, happening, which they can relate to. And here I can really relate to some of these stories happening. It's really good.
We're out of gas. I'm kidding.
The bit never gets old.
Doing the same jokes that you've done for years. I still do the same jokes over and over again, same jokes that I do with my students every time. How do you get a Pikachu on a bus? You Pokemon. And then, have you ever heard about the restaurant on the moon? It has great food, but no atmosphere. I think this is a thing about getting old and learning some dad jokes, is that you keep a few of them locked in your brain and then you just tell the same ones again and again. And then the wife has to hear them over and over again with every new encounter that you have. And they go, oh, we've heard this so many times.
It's our anniversary. You want faraway bagels? I'll get faraway bagels.
Oh, you're a good husband.
Yeah, he is. I mean, we all are. Because when it comes down to it, we're not scared to do hard things for our spouses.
Are you drunk?
No. I was just telling these
Okay,
guys
so he says
earlier
we're not
about-
afraid to do hard things for our spouses. Spouses means the other half of us. The other half of us means our wife or husband. So that's what we have the word spouse there. And of course, now they're asking, is he drunk? Because he's saying these very out of place things. If you didn't know the context, if you didn't know that Steve Carell's character wanted to break up with Anne here, you'd be like, why is he saying that you have to do hard things for your partners and that's why you're good? It just seems out of the blue. Out of the blue is another great phrase, which means comes out of nowhere, like with no context behind it. So this guy's annoyed because he didn't remember the yoga.
Nick is going to leave Anne.
Oh, he's told her. No, he's annoyed because of the Nick and Anne thing. Oh, you can't hide something from your wife. That's true. It's so difficult.
Can't they just fight it out?
We have fight out, break up, make up. So all of these phrasal verbs that mean different things in relationships. So fight it out, like get rid of that stress or that idea that you're going to break up with a person by fighting. Not literally, but obviously screaming, shouting, getting rid of that frustration you have for that person.
Well, I sent Nick an hour away to get bagels because this is my anniversary present to him.
Oh.
A surprise vow renewal ceremony.
Oh, Anne's doing a surprise vow renewal ceremony, and they all know now that he was planning on divorcing her.
He's going to freak out.
He's going to freak out. So we have freak out. It means kind of like go crazy. He's going to be like so surprised. In this case, it's got some positive connotations. She thinks he's going to freak out in a good way. They are freaking out in a negative way right now. If you see their faces, that is also freaking out. Freak out face, especially this guy. He has the best freak out face. She means it in a positive, so you can use freak out in a positive or negative way. What a great first episode. I really enjoyed watching it, I really enjoyed reacting to it, and I really enjoyed breaking down the English inside of it. Now, if you have any suggestions for any other TV shows you'd like me to break down, put them in the comment section. If you feel like staying on the channel, you can click here and watch me react to Adolescence, or you can click here and watch me react to James Bond. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you learned something new today, and I hope you have a really good day.